The momentum is starting to pick up.
When we last spoke to Deanna Clark last winter, she was excitedly gearing up for the passage of Aisha's Law, a bill that would provide more protections for domestic violence survivors like herself. But 7 months later, she feels stuck.
People are not understanding the urgency and importance of making sure that there are laws that are put in place for the safety of our survivors.
We analyzed 30 bills introduced between January 1st, 2021 and May 5th, 2022 that revolve around domestic violence and sexual assault. Of them, with many being bipartisan, only 3 passed. But Ohio Domestic Violence Network's Mary O'Doherty says that statistic doesn't tell the full story.
The number passed is just tiny compared to the number introduced. So I'm not so sure that it's any harder to file to get a domestic violence bill passed than any other bill.
We found that in comparison to the total amount of bills introduced during that time period, the ratio was relatively the same. But we also accounted for the number of hearings that each bill had and how many had public opponents. Domestic violence bills had no or significantly fewer public opponents than any other type of bill, and about half had no hearings or just one.
There is just not seem to be a priority to have policies that would protect women in the Ohio legislature right now.
Lakewood State Senator Nikki Antonio has introduced numerous bills trying to add protections for victims and survivors, but they have all stalled. She credits that to the lack of interest, with O'Doherty adding that changing the status quo takes time, effort, years, and money.
Often the domestic violence movement is about changing systems. So the people with power want to hold on to the power.
If you're not considering the safety of people and their livelihoods, then why are you a politician?
The women agree that domestic violence bills face an uphill battle, but each promises they will continue to climb. At the State House, Morgan Trout, News 5.
Now, we wanted to go in depth to see just how prevalent domestic violence has become in Ohio. These statistics are from the Ohio Domestic Violence Network. In a one-year period from July of 2020 to July of 2021, 131 people were killed in 90 domestic violence cases. A majority of those deaths were caused by guns. 18% of those cases involved children at the scene.